Hey everyone, Ken here coming at you with another lantern video. And just in case you hear a lawnmower in the background again, I don't know what it is. Every time I want to make a lantern video, this guy's cutting his lawn. But, you know, what are you going to do? Just got to go with it, I guess. But I'm just making a quick one today. Got a couple of lanterns I like to share with you guys. Fairly new to my collection. Actually, this one I had for, I don't know, probably about the past 6 months or so. We got a nice Liberty Dash lantern. Well, it's nice now, but that's the reason why it took me 6 months to get it up and running here. But yeah, it turns out this was an online purchase. Got a really good deal on it. But when the seller decided to ship it to me, they shipped it in a box that was about the same size as the lantern, and the crown got like totally crushed on it and like split and torn open. So I had to spend quite a bit of time. I had to pop the crown off and actually glue. You can kind of see it if a little bit. It's still kind of split a little bit here, but I did seal it up with some high temperature epoxy from underneath. And luckily, I was very careful taking the tabs. Luckily, the tabs didn't break, and I was careful taking the tabs off and was able to use everything original other than that to get that restored. And then, unbeknownst to me, while I was doing the restoration, I never realized it was actually missing the guard wire. I saw another one pop up online, and yeah, well, and not only that, but of course I had a couple little holes there. So it was missing a guard wire, so I had to make a guard wire. So I didn't even have any material. I usually have some stuff on hand, but lo and behold, I'll put a link. These are those things that you use in the garden for plants. They're like round hoops, and if you got droopy plants or whatever, they're green, you know. But stole one of these from my wife. I hope she doesn't see this video. She doesn't watch my videos, but yeah, this was her. What's left of it after I cut it, and yeah, took the, but then turns out it's the right stuff to just the right size to make the glow guard. And also was missing a cap, but I did have one from a previous junk lantern, and turns out I've seen another picture of one. It's actually missing the bullseye reflector inside. It looks like somebody had nipped that long ago for another project, but I don't really care. If I'll keep my eye out, and if I see one in the future, it's easy enough to pop back in. But yeah, it's just soldered on a couple little solder tacks on the bottom of the glow plate, and the lens is there, but I don't really care. I usually just use these for some ambient light in my gazebo, but it's in really nice condition, and you know, I didn't do too much to it. I just did a minor cleaning on it. Like I said, got that all fixed back up. Did have a couple little pinholes in the fount. Had to use some seal oil to get that gone, but I got that all sealed up real nice. Has a nice brass burner and cone, and it's a really nice lantern. Why don't we give it a light up here, and then we can talk about another one. If you see to the left of it, it's another pretty interesting thing that kind of fell into my hands. Oh, I would say about a month or so ago. Another online purchase was being advertised as an unbranded lantern. The guy said it had no name, no branding on it. But you can see it looks a little different about it. It has this lever here, has kind of a recessed cap, and very reminiscent to the French lantern, the La Guilliard. La Guilliard, forgive me if I'm saying that wrong, but here's an example that I have, one of the marine lanterns. They're all pretty much the same with their caps and their the lift mechanism. See, it happens to be on the left side. Another thing that the cameraman just keyed me into right before this video is the pull tab. Pull tab is very similar, made very similar, just with the two little hinges there, two little hinges here, and it's just kind of squeezed and bent over. So three very similarities, but turns out it's not an unbranded. This thing was super rusty when I got it, and I did a little minor de-rusting with the Rust-Oleum rust gel. And as I was cleaning it up, if you notice on the top, some lettering started to expose itself. Turns out it says Levent, L-E-V-E-N-T, and over here it says Oz, O-Z. So, from my research, what I could find on the company of Levent, turns out I believe it's a Turkish company. So this probably might have been made in France by Le Guillard for this company in Turkey. So turns out it was a really good score for me. It was cheap, and I'm really happy to have it. It's a cool lantern. Same thing with this one. Had a couple little pinholes on the bottom, but it was very rusty. But you know, I cleaned it up the kind of best I could. But I kind of like the way it looks. And I'm trying to think, did I ever put? Yeah, I've been using it. I've been using it a lot lately on the gazebo. It still has enough fuel in there to give it a light up. So yeah, why don't we give that a quick light up here too? And it's a good burner. It's a really good burner. Good little lantern. That'll take a minute or so to warm up, but yeah, for its size, it packs a pretty decent punch. And yeah, it's a little crooked. Turns out that the flame kind of wants to favor the left-hand side. I don't know. I played around with the wick. I played around with the burner, but however, it is a good proper flame. Other than that, and yeah, I'm really enjoying that one. So that's my two lanterns that I got to share with you guys. I still got a lot of projects, and did that cleanup last week. I got a lot of responses, a lot of good feedback and comments on that. If you guys want to ask me anything, or you know, about what I got coming up, or any kind of problems, feel free to put them in the comments, and or any requests if you want me to try to do something a little different, maybe with a lantern, or if you got one that's a little weird or something and you want to see why it's doing that, if I can duplicate it or try to fix it, or yeah, let me know. So drop me a line in the comments down below, and we'll get back to you. So yeah, everybody take care. It was good seeing you again. We'll see you real soon in another lantern video. Bye bye for now.